Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a Trumpet for My People. Today is September 23rd, 2021, and we're going on midnight here in, 10 o'clock. Going on 10 o'clock here in Yucatan, Mexico. And I have shared a few pieces of information today with you, and I want to share one more piece of information. Okay, once I get more of this information put together, then I will include it all in one video. Right now, I want to get things documented. I want the information to get out there. I want people to be able to see the validity of what we are watching. October 24th is 1,260 days from May 14th, 2018. So we have the 70 years of Israel fulfilled, and we have a biblical 3.5 years. This brings us to October 24th, which is Chesvan 17, the day the flood began in the days of Noah. Then we have 7 days before that, we have the list of all the countries and the vaccine mandates that are going forth most predominantly around October 15th. So this connects us with the 7-day warning to the beginning of the flood and the vaccine mandates across the world. Even though some are earlier and some are later, we have this October 15th that we have focused on, and I've brought all of this information together over my last two videos, especially here. October 17th final warning, and this one that I did earlier today, no jab, no job, country list of vaccine mandates, and the connection to the start of the Great Tribulation. Now, the piece of information I want to bring you right now connects us with the Balfour Declaration, which really, as far as the end time clock of Israel, this is what got the end time clock rolling with the declaration to the order to restore Jerusalem, the beginning of the movement to bring Israel back, to allow Israel to come back to their land from the dispersion, from the diaspora, the Balfour Declaration. And I'm going to show you that on the Hebrew calendar, this was Chesvan 17. But when I was looking at this information, I also saw, okay, I shared this earlier today, when they say peace and safety, October 24th, 1945 was the day that the United Nations Charter came into existence. October 24th, 1945. Well, I looked that date up, and guess what? That's Chesvan 17 also. So what I want to show you here, okay, I showed you earlier today the United Nations Charter. We can go ahead and watch this. It's only a 37-second video. Let me show you this.
October 24th, 1945. Birth of the United Nations. The Charter of the Global Organization takes effect nearly 2 months after the Japanese surrender ending World War II.
Okay, so I looked that date up, October 24th, 1945. The day that the United Nations came into existence. It was not only the 24th of October matching our Gregorian calendar this year in 2021, but it's also the 17th of Chesvan, which is the exact day that we're watching on the Torah calendar. The 17th of Chesvan is the 24th of October. Okay? So we have that, but then I want to show you this information about the Balfour Declaration and the importance of this day in the history of Israel. I want to show you that this day also was Chesvan 17, 17th of Chesvan. So the Balfour Declaration, which got the end time clock rolling on the rebirth of Israel from 1917, was also the 17th of Chesvan. Okay, so we have the connection to the United Nations, 17th of Chesvan. Now we have the connection to the Balfour Declaration, which was also the 17th of Chesvan, November 2nd, 1917. Now I'm going to share this piece of information with you in this video clip, and then I will close with this. I pray you guys are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.
At the beginning of the 20th century, Jews living in the land that had once been known as Israel had been dominated by foreign occupiers for nearly 2,000 years, but they never gave up hope of being free. As Britain fought the Ottoman Empire in the midst of World War I, shifting alliances in the Middle East and the prospect of ending Ottoman dominance in the region prompted Jewish leaders to seek support for the Zionist movement from Britain's government. On November 2, 1917, British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour wrote a letter to the Jewish community declaring, "His Majesty's government view with favor the establishment in Palestine of a national home for the Jewish people, and will use their best endeavors to facilitate the achievement of this object." 100 years ago, the Balfour Declaration was the first official step toward establishing the modern state of Israel in the ancient homeland of the Jewish people.